Welcome back to another Sergeant Vintage YouTube video, guys. Thank you for checking back on the channel. And as you can see, we've got a trip to the thrift on our hands. Now, it's been a while since we've done this, and for reasons that are quite obvious, we've all been suffering from the COVID in our countries, in our regions, in our local areas. And for that reason, obviously from a long while back, a couple months back, lockdown has been in place. All of our non-essential stores have been closed. The likes of our retail stores, the likes of our charity shops, the likes of our tools, convenience stores, whatever, have been shut down, and the only ones that have been open are the stores that are essential. Your Sainsbury's, TK Maxx, the stuff where you get your groceries, your foods from. Our pharmacies and doctors have stayed open during that time, and that's about it, really and truly. Obviously, that goes without saying that where I source a lot of my clothes from, the charity shops and car boot sales and around the way, they've frozen, they've dried up, so I haven't done this trip to the thrift. This is my first test of doing it since the lockdown has been eased, and even as we speak, though, it's apparently in place to come back again. But so this is the first time I've done it. I did it last Thursday as a test run to see if it was worth it, to see if the charity shops have changed, just to see if there was any movement, or if there was, for example, if there was a lesser clothes on the aisle, for example, or obviously there would be a maximum amount of people in the store, and to see if that might take longer to do throughout the day. And I visited about 4 or 5 locations, and I only got 2 items that day, and that was in the first location, so it wasn't very inspiring. Then I went back to the charity shop. Today is the 1st of October on a Thursday. I went back on a Tuesday, and I just struck gold everywhere I went, to be honest with you. I tried two locations that I didn't try before, and one that I was just passing through, which was one of the locations I hit the previous days before, and I was just striking every time I hit. But I didn't expect to. I didn't film, I didn't bring any of my gadgets with me, I didn't bring any microphone, I didn't bring anything. So I didn't, obviously, as you will see, there is no B-roll in this. There's just straight items that we got, and thankfully there's a lot of them, so we're absolutely filling the space. So with that being said, first up, we're gonna do we just got a bunch of t-shirt type items, any other accessories or something like that. We're just gonna get through that first, and these are, again, it's just all golden in my opinion, at least. And so first up, we have this Orlando Magic NBA jersey with Dwight Howard on the back, potential Hall of Fame player, absolute monster for the Orlando Magic when he was there.
Lucioni stripped en route to the hoop. Nelson escaping Holiday, the lob for Howard.
This is obviously an Adidas piece from, I'd say, maybe the late 2000s, maybe 2008, 9, 10. Or maybe even earlier than that, because it was at the Lakers, but somewhere around that time, the late 2000s. This isn't a replica piece, it's an authentic Adidas piece from the NBA and whatnot. It's a size large, I believe. Yes, a US size large. And as you can see on those tags on the charity store, we got it for $3.99, so that's £4 roughly that we got it for. And yeah, it's a crispy piece. It might get maybe 20 to 25 on that, because it's not vintage, because it's not super old school. But it's just a nice item that we can put on our store and just have a quick rotation. Next, we have a Polo Ralph Lauren rugby top. Now, the difference between these and the long sleeve polos is that the material is thinner. Usually it's a more simpler design on the polo, just a little polo on the chest. And it's just a bit more flimsy in my opinion. This was a thick rugby polo. You can see at the back, hopefully you can see that on the camera, is that there's like a diamond almost mesh on the back for, I'm sure, practical reasons. I don't know the actual reason. And you can see, as I said, nice striped piece, navy blue and green. You can see the big logo on the chest here, and on the arm as well. You've got another additional branding of the 3, that's always put on Ralph Lauren pieces. And you've got the white collar. And again, it's just a rugby top, so you can style this. It can be your undergarment on a winter drip if you want it to be. You can just really style however you want. It's a size large, and this one cost me £5. So again, that's about a £20 to £25 flip on that one. Absolute steal, so I would grab that all day, every day if I saw that at a charity store. This next one I found, this was one of the pieces that I found just on my whereabouts passing through from one location to another. It might be bootleg, but it's weird. I'll show you the tags. It kind of does, but it doesn't at the same time. So you can see it's a long sleeve Nike t-shirt. It's got the staple swoosh on the chest, black line through the middle. It's a burgundy mane. It's got a plain back on it, and it's just a long sleeve t-shirt. It's nice, it fits well, And it works well for the summer again as an undergarment. You can wear it underneath a hoodie, underneath a gilet if you want to. Because I think this one was about £4. £4, I say maybe I'll get 15 for it. So that's a nice piece of change in there on that piece. Boom. And next up we have probably my favorite piece, no, my second favorite piece of the lot. And this is a Dragon Ball Z piece. It is double stitch, and I saw this and I immediately didn't recognize the what do you call it? I immediately didn't recognize that text underneath. I thought it was maybe some sort of Japanese something, until I remembered back in my younger days, back when I was a young man, Toonami. This was actually a cartoon show. It was like Cartoon Network. Toonami was one of them, and they used to show the old Star Wars in there. They used to show, I forgot what it was, mainly Star Wars to be honest with you. Dragon Ball Z as well, there we go. One Piece, there we go. That was on One Piece, was on Toonami as well. Yeah, I remember that advert. And so, yeah, it's a simple piece, but it's really cool at that. And yeah, absolute cut-through wardrobe. This is a size large. It's definitely got that rugged feel from the 90s because it's been washed and it's been used, so it's definitely got that sturdiness to it. And again, a collector would love this piece. Next up, I don't really get these too often, but you can't go wrong with a pair of 501s, and this is that pair of Levi 501 jeans. And usually what I look for if I ever pick up jeans, which is kind of rare to be honest with you, is just the size. I've passed on a couple 501s that have a like 40 waist, a 42 waist and a 38 leg, because it's just statistically there are less people like that on this planet. But these are 36 waist and 32 leg. I'm a 32 leg, not 36 waist, so I know it would fit more. There'll be a bigger customer base for this. And it's just a classic jean. It's a kind of like a tapered blue to it. You got the Levi's bumper tag here, classic tag on the back. And this one, he gave me this, a pair of football boots, which was in this somewhere in my room. A pair of football boots and an umbrella for a tenner. So that's just about £3 something each. So £3, I'll get maybe 15. I might push to 20 if I want to. And yeah, it'll be gone in no time, no doubt. And this is my favorite piece of the lot. Now, I've been looking for one of these bags for a good couple months. My cousin has one of these bags and I was jealous because I asked him, where did you get it from? I was looking on eBay, I was looking on Depop. People weren't selling this for less than £40, £50, really and truly. And I just wasn't willing to pay that. I'm a one to hunt for deals. I will wait until I find the right deal, or until I find the right supplier source. I'll do my research and see where I can get it from for not necessarily cheap, but a good price. And this popped up at the charity shop. This is in my first location. I was absolutely stoked when I saw it, and literally the exact design that I wanted to. But the only thing was, when I was looking online, I was afraid, because when you see things, you don't have the right proportions. They don't really tell you the right the measurements period on pieces online. And so I was scared if it was to be like half the size, the backpack, you know, the small little tiny, like Just Do It bags that we used to have in school. I'll slide the picture up if you ever see them. I didn't want it to be like that, because I actually wanted to use this bag properly. And so this was it. North Face, you've got the 3M on the bottom. You've got Borealis. I don't know what that means, but as I said, it's just a rugged piece. You've got lovely padding on the back, so it makes it soft when this is a North Face piece, so it's meant for lugging about. You got 1, 2, 3 pockets for whatever you might want it to be. I'll definitely take these on my trip to the Thrifts and just stuff my bag full of stuff. When I'm going overnight somewhere, I'll definitely take this bag. And again, you just got these adjustable drawstrings, obviously for more space. And it's just a crisp North Face piece. This is my favorite pickup. It's because it's personal. I'm not going to sell this piece because I actually need it. And yeah, £12. If I wanted to flip it, I could probably get about 30, 35, £40. Next up, we're going to move on from those accessories and t-shirts to the big pieces, the hoodies, the fleeces and the jumpers. Now this is our first jumper of the lot. Carhartt, it's a brand that we all like. It's a workwear brand for rugged wear, and it's obviously durable and big durability on there, like a Dickies type brand. Size medium, you got the Carhartt tags. This cost me £2.50, and obviously anyone will grab that at that price. You got the chest spell out printed on the front, casual mane, plain back, and at £2.50 I could sell that for £5 and make profit. I will go for 15 to 20 on that, just to get it in and out of the store quickly. It's a nice lightweight piece. It's not like your thick, heavy jumpers from the 1950s, but it's, as I said, it's Carhartt, it's a quality, it's a workwear brand, so you'll definitely get your enough wear out of this piece. Now this piece is maybe third favorite on the list if I was to rank them. Gap spell out. You can see it's just, it's not even got vintage tags. It's actually got printed tags on there, but it feels like it's properly vintage. If I was to close my eyes and date, I would definitely say right 90s, early 2000s, somewhere around there, because it's a proper heavy piece. I love it when the hoods are thick as well. Absolutely sturdy piece. Got the Gap spell out in red. You've got a brown mane, and it's just classic Gap. Gap has always had spell out pieces, t-shirts, jumpers, hoodies, fleeces, the whole shebang. You can see behind me actually. Boom, I got one now, and I've got a grey quarter zip as well. So yeah, Gap hoodie, super sturdy quality piece, plain back on it. This one cost me a tenner. This was probably the most expensive piece, no, outside of the bag, but the bag was personal. This was the most expensive piece here. This one, as I said, cost me £10. And when I compare that to when I get my stuff wholesale, when I go for some suppliers, maybe some loose liquidated stock, it averages out to a decent price. I'll sell this maybe for 20 to 30 pounds, maybe, just to test out the market and see what it is. It is in season. Everyone's looking for a warm, sturdy piece, and this fits that description to a T. This, again, a piece that anyone would pick up in their for their store. You see the big Adidas spell out and logo. I don't even know what they call this type of logo. I've seen the name Trefoil, something like that, go around, but I don't know if that is actually this type of logo. But yeah, huge logo on the piece. Stripes going down the arms in a navy blue color, and the inside this hoodie, as you can see, is kind of like a shiny mesh, a shiny netting kind of thing, oddly. I don't know if that serves a practical, if it's extra warm, like tin foil or something like that. I don't know. This is the blue Adidas tag. I don't know where that tag is from, not gonna lie to you. Size medium. I'd say it maybe fits a small medium, but yeah, you can't go wrong. It's an absolute steal. This one was £7. Yeah, £7 in that, and I get maybe 30 to 35. If I push for 35, I might be able to sit on it for a little longer, but it will definitely sell, and it will definitely be gone quick time on our store. This piece is bright and fluffy, quite literally. So yeah, this one was in our first location. Fleece season is in, and thank God we found something like this. A lime green, an almost fluorescent type green. I'm sure you could see it in the dark, to be honest with you. A lime green full zip Adidas fleece. You got navy blue stripes from the wrist all the way up to the neckline, and it's got a high neck roll, so definitely in the winter seasons, in your colder areas, even if you're international, definitely keeping your whole torso and top half warm. Again, full zip fleece, the Adidas logo and spell out on the chest. You've got drawstrings at the bottom, again adjustable, and we all like zip pockets as well. I'm not gonna lie to you, I can't stand pieces without zip pockets personally. It's just for whatever reason more secure in my head. You can see the vintage Adidas tags on this piece. You got obviously the tape logo on the side. It's just more evidence. This one is a size, US size small. I'd say it fits maybe a bit bigger than small. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'd say maybe it fits medium or even a size large. I'll definitely say that. But yeah, and when I walked into the store, they said £9. I would have paid £9 today, yesterday, a year ago, and tomorrow. But thankfully in the store they was having half price, so it cost me £4.50. And again, I'm snapping it up all day, all night. Coming up to the last few bits, you've got this LS top. This is a simple spell out on there. It's got that rubbery kind of mane embossing, if you want to call it. Navy blue mane. This is a size medium. I say definitely fits true to size on that. Cost me £5, and again, this would be one of those quick simple flips, because I'll flip it for maybe about £20 to £25. I'm gonna say 19. 20 to £25 in that. A simple flip to get it in and out of the store. And before we get onto our last kind of section or category, I was in my last charity shop and I found this hoodie and I saw this logo. This is the logo of my secondary school, and I was like, oh, okay, weird. It was kind of almost vintage style color, so a washed kind of grey. And I thought, right, maybe this is an old Lever's hoodie and stuff like that. So then I turn around and it's 2015. I was like, okay, 2015. Put two and two together. I left this school in 2015, and yeah, it's my Lever's hoodie. So it's funny how it works out. I would have paid maybe 20, 30, something between 20 and 30 pounds maybe for that hoodie when I was in school, maybe 15. I don't even remember the price, but it was more than I was willing to pay. So this is my Leavers hoodie. I'm not gonna flip this. I'll just keep this as memorabilia. I've got my shirt as well that was, you know, was signed at the end of the year and stuff. I honestly don't know why I'm sharing this, but yeah, my Leavers hoodie from my secondary school. And next we've got one of our online finds. So this isn't necessarily the trip to the thrift, but the thrift came to us in this sense. And this is one of our online finds. This is a feeler piece, as you can see on those tags. I'm pretty sure those are kind of vintage tags. Feelers are kind of hard with their tags, not gonna lie to you. The tags are so simple and basic. I don't know which one's old. I know the old ones, but I don't know 80s, the kind of early 90s, early 2000s old, to be honest with you. They blend in. See the spell out on the chest, this is a Sherpa fleece, so it's absolutely windproof and heat conductive. Sherpa full zip. You've got the huge spell out on the back, as you can see. Brilliant piece. As I said, absolutely fit for anyone's wardrobe. It's a statement piece as well. You've got big spell outs. Everyone loves a big spell out. This piece doesn't have a zip on it, but I wasn't worried about that. It's cost me about, I believe maybe 12 to 12 pounds, 12, 13 pounds, somewhere around there. That's how much it cost me. And yeah, all I need to do is just either find a zip, find out how to clip a zip. To be honest with you, I'd appreciate if anyone could tell me how to do that, because I've got 1 or 2 items that don't have zips on it. I need to find out how to put a zip on or redo the zip. I'm not gonna bother sewing it in that because it's just long. But yeah, I just need to find a zip, clip it on, and boom, you have a working fleece. So yeah, that one cost me, as I said, £12. I was get 25 or so around there for that, 25 to 30 around there. And yeah, that was one of our online finds. So Adidas, we want Adidas is a sweet vintage brand, right? But these pieces I've never seen until about 2-3 weeks ago. AAC, Adidas, this stands for Adidas Athletic Club, property of Adidas, blah, 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 blah. Really cool spell out piece. I've never seen them. I see these in hoodies. I see the grey and purple hoodies, grey and blue hoodies. I have a purple spell out version of this exact hoodie, sorry, sweatshirt. And yeah, this was again, another one of our online finds. Cost me £17 altogether. And the other one I'm selling for about 50 quid. This one, I believe it has a hole in it that I can't find. A minor hole in the bottom that literally, you can see that there, it's like a bullet hole. But obviously if on and when it's on, you can barely see it putting it on anyway. Clean back, super clean piece. You can see those tags, clear 90s tags on that. Size medium. And yeah, as we all know, sweatshirts and that, sports pieces, you got the kind of light armpit or oblique area fabric, and it's just a sweet piece, as I said. So as I spent £17, I said I'll get maybe 40, between 40 and 50 for this, minus the hole, which is, as I said, absolute nothing, to be honest with you, when it comes to a piece like this. And that was our second and last final online piece. So that is the end of our trip to the thrift. Again, next time I might just film. I'm not so confident that it will always be like this. As I said, this was the best in regards to what I've got and volume. This is all in 1 and a bit hits. So hopefully we can continue this. Obviously, given the situation of the lockdown and COVID, hopefully it doesn't linger on for so long. We can get these videos out for you, because these was one of my favorite videos, one of you guys' favorite videos on my channel. And yeah, let's hope you can get this ball rolling. Government, don't let us down. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'm Sergeant Vintage, and I'll see you on the next one.